So here's the deal. A week ago, I got a call from a guy, and when his father was alive, he believes his father buried something in a particular area near the back of the house. He's asked me to come up and take a look at it because the house is being sold in a few weeks, and he has this feeling that there's something there, and he has not been able to get to it. And he heard about my metal detector and me, and he connected, and I'm on my way. Now, he said that this particular area has about 3 feet of high grass. It hasn't been cut back this past year, so I had to rent a high-powered weed whacker to get through the grass, try to get it down. He's got a tractor. I can go over with a tractor once the grass is knocked back. But it's going to be some work, and but it's an adventure. And who knows? There may be something there, there may not. But listening to him on the phone, he's very credible, and he believes very, very strongly that his father has buried some things there. I don't know any more details. I'm sure I'll get more when I meet the gentleman. It's about 40 minutes away from where I'm at. I just gassed up at the local convenience store. I'm on my way, and stay tuned. Let's see what we can find. Okay, I've arrived on the site, and I got my equipment. I'm going to use this bad boy to do some weed whacking. We're going to use the detector here. Well, I know what you're thinking. The guy called me because he wanted some weed whacking and landscaping done. Not so fast. Turns out the guy's father had amassed a large number of silver coins from the 60s, when the change from silver coins 1964 to clad coins in 1965 occurred. And as he got elderly, he was fearful that someone would steal the coins. So he put them into containers, buried them in the property. That's where we come in. It was really a historic day, metal detecting. Watch to the end. It's really a fun journey. Well, finished weed whacking, and did this area here about from the building out to about 10 or 12 feet. And well, we believe there might be something here that could have been buried some years ago. And now that it's been cleared, we're going to get the XP Deus 2 and start to look around, see if we can find anything. Should be relatively easy going, and took about an hour and a half, I suppose, to do the weed whacking. And now we're going to hop on the machine and see what the XP Deus 2 can find. And our first find of the day, believe it or not, is a modern Lincoln. A Zinkin Lincoln. Stinkin' Zinkin Lincoln. Hopefully we're finding more than that today. 88, 91, 95. Loud signal right there. And we're going to, that's a digger. So let's see. First I thought it was this bottle cap, but this turns out to be plastic. And lo and behold, we have a silver Washington quarter here, and dated 1945. Circulated 45, silver quarter. Hopefully first of many. Okay, I've had a signal bouncing around all over the place, but there's definitely something here. It's high 80s into the 90s. I just hit something here. It looks like it could be the edge of a tin of some sort. Signal's definitely over here in this area of the hole, but this is right where I found the silver quarter. So let's dig around and see what we can find. And unfortunately, what I thought was the side of some sort of a container, metal container, is actually a piece of aluminum. So not very exciting. It was on end like this, or actually I guess it was like this in the soil. And I think what I'll do is expand this area a bit, hit it with a pick, try to turn over the soil, and maybe there's something in this general area, another container. But yeah, this was exciting, but it's not what we're looking for. Okay, we have another signal here. Sounds like a 94. Should be a silver quarter. And let's see if we can find it. Here somewhere. Don't want to be too presumptuous. Maybe it's not a silver quarter. Maybe it's something. Maybe it's a rock. Or maybe it's a copper nail. Oh, something over here. Okay, it's out of the hole. And I think it's going to be in this clump. It sounds like a strong 94. Should be based on what we just found, it should be a silver quarter. There it is. What do you know? Another silver quarter. Okay, that's number 2, and it's another 1945 circulated Washington silver quarter. Quarter number 2. Hopefully, more to come. Well, this is John from IDigHighTones. We're on day 2. We're hitting this permission we have where there's some hidden treasure. Pots of coins that may be buried on the property. And the property is being sold, so he wants to get them out. He's got a sort of a crude map. Some have already been extracted years ago, but he believes there's more there. And yesterday we found some evidence of that with a couple of silver quarters. Today we're going back to find more. Not just me today. I got little Tim with me. Little Tim is going to help us out here. Do some weed whacking, do some digging. We got a few hours before I have to hop on a train and head to Washington, D.C. Hey, we're ready to go, right, Tim?
Yep.
Tim's ready to go. I'm ready to go. We're on our way. 45 minutes to get there. We'll see you on the other side. Day 2. I'm with little Tim. Say hey, Tim. Hey, little Tim. We have an adventure today. We are looking for some potentially hidden boxes of old coins. And there's a crude map that gives us a sense for where things are. We've got some high brush to contend with here. You can see what we've got to work with. We've got to get through some of this brush, and little Tim's going to take care of that. We yesterday did some clearing of brush around the other side of the building. So we got 2 people here. The map gives us some different locations. It's it's hand drawn, and there's actually 2 maps, and they don't exactly line up, but we know for certain that some things have been found and were already discovered some years ago, and the homeowner believes that there may be more here. And before he sells the property, he's asked me to come out, take a look around, and well, try to validate if there's anything else left. So we're going to give it a go. We did find a couple of silver coins yesterday, Washington quarters, both dated 1945. That's a good sign. So I'll spend a little time on that area, and we're going to explore some new areas as well and see what we can find. So what do you say, little Tim? Time to get started?
Yep,
Let's do it.
Do it.
All right, we're going to do it. Stay tuned. So just picking up from where we left yesterday, this hole here is where I found the 2 Washington silver quarters. So I'm going to spend a little more time focusing in this area, digging it out. This area here was filled with brush, 3 feet high. It's all gone, and weed whacked that yesterday. And well, my back right now is against the building, and the map indicates that it's all along this area here, different places where the containers were buried. So little Tim's going to work on the shrubbery here and knock back those weeds so I can get in there with the machine, I'm going to spend some time digging and exploring here. We only have till about 1 o'clock today. It's 9 o'clock, so we got to get going. Stay with us and let's see what we find. All right, folks, I want to just show you something here, what we're looking for. We believe that it's possible that any of these might have been buried in an old ammo box like this. And just to try to get a sense, because there's a lot of junk in the soil here, a lot of rubbish and stray metal, just to give you a sense for what we're looking for. This is ringing up as a loud 95, 90, 95, even at a depth of, let's say, 2 feet at that stage. So 90, 93, 95. That's what we're looking for. That's the kind of signal we want. And yeah, I've got the wide coil on, and yeah, any way you swing it, we're coming up as a really strong, loud 90. On the edge, 52, 51. It gets higher as we go closer. 87. Yeah, but right in the heart of it, we're definitely in the low 90s. So whether the silver in or not, the box itself, if it's in this type of container, should ring up as a loud 90, 93. All right, little Tim's digging a big plug here. We had a really nice 90s signal. Let me just try going back over before we pull the plug, Tim. Yeah, you got 92. Really nice 90, 92 up here. Now this is a trashy area, 96 there. This is a trashy area. It could be aluminum can. They did burn rubbish in this area at one time. But let's have a deep look. It's not far from where we found the silver quarters yesterday. And there we got some trash, and that's what we got. A big old aluminum can. Well, as you can see, it is hard work out here. It's hot, sun's up, it's nearly midday. It is late July, so it is a little tough working conditions here. But you can see from some of the holes here, digging various promising spots, but so far nothing. Now, I just had a 91 signal here, and let's take a closer look. So this 91 signal here, I've hit some PVC pipe. Now, actually not PVC, but the plastic pipe. Getting a 91, and we know that some other coins were found in PVC pipe. Not this type, it's more of the solid PVC. But it gives us some hope. I'm going to dig this out, trench it a little bit more. Now the signal was running this way, lengthwise. Not exactly sure what's going on here. Let me just try, hit it again and see. Yeah, we're still getting a really solid 90. It's over here, 90. Now let's just see if it's something close to the surface. Well, folks, this is kind of exciting. It's getting a 91 here, and there is something here. It's a pipe of some sort. We know that some of the burials around here, the coin burials, were in pipes. This doesn't look like the same long PVC that others were found in, but we do have a metal pipe. And well, let's see if there's anything in there. There is nothing in there, it appears. That is disappointing. That is really disappointing. But that's probably my 91 right there. That's a big old piece of metal. And you can see a lot of junk, but you got to get it out. All right, well, little Tim has cleared this area. It's been slow going. We had to go out and get some more string for the weed whacker. We're back here. There was a big old piece of metal here. Moved that out of the way and started detecting here. Not getting great signals.
Having said that, there's a piece of metal right there. That's not going to do us any good. It's out of the way. And we had a signal over here that was worth digging. Kind of a 91, 90. Little Tim's dug this. Can you just give it another scoop there, Tim? See what. Let me get in there. Hang on, Tim. Yeah, let's see. Can you move the shovel out of the way? We are getting 99s here. It's oh, hey, we got more silver. Same as yesterday, but 2 in the same hole. So, well, I don't know if this is a random drop, a random find, or if there's going to be more here. This is another 1945, same exact year as yesterday. And I know I should be using water. And this looks like another 1945, something about 1945 in this house. There you go. 2 more silvers. We're going to keep going in this area, see if we can turn up something else. But that's about it. So 2 silvers and a bunch of modern Lincoln pennies so far. Let's keep going. Okay, I think we got another high tone here. We do. 94, 95, 99. It's blowing the doors off. So we might even have another multi-coin spill right in here. So Tim, why don't you give that a dig and we'll see what we have. All right, let me get in and see. All right. Oh, cool. All right, let me get over here first. See if there's anything here. Definitely something here. Hang on. Let me get in there with pinpointer. Ouch. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There's another silver. And you want to hold that? I'll give it a spritz, just since I'm ready for it this time. Let's see what we have here. I got it. Another 1945. Another 45. Well, we've got a few. It's a good sign in this area. There's the 45. And, well, let's investigate some more. Okay, I had a high tone back here under some sticker bushes. And, well, it came out, and it's definitely a high tone, and it's definitely another silver quarter. I think that makes 5, and it's also a 1945. Somebody liked 1945 a lot, and that's what we're finding here. 45 quarters. Well, we're going to continue looking. Okay, little Tim, you dug. We got 1, 2, 3. Did you say 4? Oh, 4. 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think there's one. I was getting a signal down here. Let's see what we got down in this area. Definitely something else coming down here. All right, well, let's take a look at what we have here. Okay, well, what's the over-under on this being another 45? And it is a 45. Another 45. Oops. Put that baby there. And let's see. About a 38D. No, 36D is the big magic one. That's 45. Another 45. And, well, we're on a roll. So I'm thinking 45. What are you thinking? Another 45. And one more, Tim. What do you think? 45. Another 45. So there we are. It's four out of this hole. Well, we're gonna have check this area a little more carefully, see what else we got. Yeah, we didn't find the mother lode, but we did have a pretty good day nonetheless. What do you think, little Tim? How'd we do?
Good.
We did good? We did good? Yeah?
Hot?
Hot. It was hot?
Hot.
All right. All right, well, let's take a look at the board. This is what we got. Of course, we got plenty of junk, and we left some of the big stuff behind because there was some really big pieces of metal that came out of that field, but it's just stuff that was in the pouch. And then we've got a bunch of Lincolns, including a little Pac-Man Lincoln, Lincoln. Unbelievable. You can't get away from these things. We got a modern dime here, not silver. And then this is it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 Washington silver quarters on the day. I just gave them a little spritz, all looking nice and shiny. The odd thing about these quarters, every one of them is 1945. Strange how that happened, but all 1945 quarters, all silver. 11 quarters, it's got to be about it's probably around $50 in melt silver value, but not what we were looking for. We were looking for a cache that might have been buried in a container of some sort, metal container, but still a decent day. 11 quarters, not your average metal detecting day. So happy about that, but boy, did we work for it, didn't we, Tim? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Hoping to get back on this permission sometime next weekend, and the owner's gracious enough to let us back in there. We're going to give it another go and hopefully find the mother lode. So stay tuned for the next edition of IDigHighTones. Happy hunting. May all your tones be high tones. See you next time.
If you enjoyed today, wait till you see what happens next weekend. Back to the same property, and oh my goodness, what a day. Stay tuned for next week's edition of IDigHighTones.